Hello, hello, everybody, and my rigging is back again. We never know what's going to happen. I am back in the cottage that I love so much, Aurora's cottage. And it's just me today. But I wanted to show you. Got lots of ingredients here. I have a nice menu set up. And so let's get started. It's heartwarming. Great for the cooler evening weather. So homey, comfy. I think Copper Kaiju, I think you're going to approve of this menu. Welcome, my lovely mortal souls. This is Venus Kalita, here to present a new adulty edition of Riddle Me Din Din, and I think you're going to like what I've got cooking. Let's begin. Round one. Riddle me this. It's the thing people see bouncing at the beach on Baywatch. What is it? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to give you a hint. Ba, 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 ba. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. Riddle number two. I'm a cluster of small bulbs. We look like mini onions. What are we? Do, 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 do. Riddle number three. I am tall and thin. My color is light green. I have leaves on top. I taste good in salads. I am crunchy. What am I? Banana, 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 banana. Riddle number four. I'm orange and rabbits love to eat me. I'm crunchy and sweet. What could I be? Dun, 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 dun. Riddle number five. Why did the dinosaur cross the road? Da-da, ba-da-na-na-na, ba-da-na-na-na, ba-da-na-na. Choo, 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 choo. Riddle number six. If you were in the middle of the ocean, you would be surrounded by me, but there would be not a drop of me to drink. What am I? Do-do, do-do, do-do-do. Riddle number seven. I was created in the ocean and am as white as snow. Put me back in the water and I disappear. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Bum ba 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 ba. Bum ba dun 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 dun. Ba dum ba dum ba ba. Riddle number eight. In Greek, my name means joy of the mountains. What spice am I? Dun 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 dun. Riddle number nine. I'm aromatic and earthy, often used in soups, stews, and risottos. What spice might I be? Better hurry up now. Nudge, nudge. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Riddle number 10. I'm small and black with a powerful punch. Sprinkle me on dishes, I add a spicy crunch. What am I? Da 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 da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Riddle number 11. I'm a breakfast favorite, scrambled or fried. You can crack my shell to see what's inside. What am I? Do 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 do. Okay, my curious and hungry mortal soul. Let's review the riddles and find out how many you were able to solve. Riddle me this. It's the thing people see bouncing at the beach at Baywatch. Some people la 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 la. What am I bouncing here? Breasts. Breastises. We need one chicken breast, half with skin. I did warn you last night I was going to get saucy. So that's about a 3/4 pound of chicken breast that we need. In riddle number 2, I'm a cluster of small bulbs. I'm kind of holding a big one here. Okay, and we look like mini onions. What are we? Shallots. And we'll need a 1/4 cup of finely chopped shallots for this recipe. In riddle number 3, I'm tall and I'm thin. My color is light green. I have leaves on top. I taste good in salads. And I'm crunchy. What am I? You usually see this sitting in a Caesar. It's a celery stick. We're going to need a 1/2 cup of finely diced celery for the stock of this recipe. Riddle number 4. I'm orange and rabbits love to eat me. I'm crunchy and sweet. What could I be? Well, this was always served with celery when I was a kid. Carrots, and we'll need a cup of sliced carrots for this recipe. Yes. In riddle number 5. Why did the dinosaur cross the road? It was the chicken's day off. Ha ha. Way to go, dads. We'll need 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth for this recipe. Riddle number 6. If you were in the middle of the ocean, you would be surrounded by me, but there would be not a drop to drink. What am I? Water. We'll need 2.5 cups of water for this recipe. Riddle number 7. I was created in the ocean and I'm as white as snow. Put me back in the water and I disappear. What am I? Gandhi walked to the ocean to make me. It's salt. We'll need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt for this recipe. In riddle number 8, in my Greek name, it means joy of the mountains. What spice am I? Oregano. Joy of the mountains. Oregano, also known as marjoram. We need 1/8 of a teaspoon marjoram for this recipe. And in riddle number 9, I'm aromatic and earthy, often used in soups, stews, and risottos. What spice am I? Thyme. Remember, I said you got to be quick so we don't run out of time. We'll need 1/8 teaspoon of thyme for this recipe. In riddle number 10, I'm small and black with a powerful punch. Sprinkle me on dishes. I add a spicy crunch. What am I? Just a pinch of black pepper. Achoo! Gesundheit. In riddle number 11, I'm a breakfast favorite, scrambled or fried. You can crack my shells to see what's inside. What am I? I got some right here. It's eggs. And in this case, we'll be more specific, egg noodles. We're going to need 3 ounces, which is about 2 cups of cooked, wide egg noodles, like those stroganoff noodles, you know, like that. And you may ask me, so Venus, what does this make? It's homemade chicken noodle soup, belly-warming home comfort food. And here's what it's going to look like. Let me show you this. La 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 la. That's what's in here in this pot right now. Let me bring it up. Chicken soup. It looks so yummy. And, well, send this over here for now. Let's tell you how to put this all together. We're going to make about 3 ounces or 2 cups of cooked wide egg noodles. Set it aside. Place a chicken skin side down in a preheated 4-quart saucepan. Brown it over medium heat for about 5 minutes to render some of the chicken fat. Remove the chicken and reduce the heat to low. Add in the shallots and stir briefly for about 1 to 2 minutes. Do not let it turn brown. Return the chicken into this pan and add in the remaining ingredients except for the noodles. Bring it all to a boil. Then reduce the heat and simmer uncovered for 30 minutes or until the chicken is tender. I can already smell what's coming out of the pot. It's so yummy. Okay, So once you bring it to a boil, you reduce the heat and simmer it uncovered for 30 minutes or until the chicken is tender. Put a fork in it and don't let it be pink on the inside. Next, you're going to remove the chicken and let it cool, discarding any bones or skin. So you're going to separate it all. So you just have the meat. Now you're going to dice this chicken meat and return it into the pan again. And now you can add your cooked noodles and toss it all up, serve it, or put it in an airtight container and refrigerate it for later. If you refrigerate it, make sure to bring the refrigerated soup to a boil again right before you do serve it. All right, yummy, yummy. Oh, you gotta love that warm and comfort food. And I know some of my subscribers have been asking me for soups. There is your old-fashioned chicken noodle, and it smells good, it tastes good, it feels good. It makes me happy all over. It gives me the feels on the inside. And what do we serve on the side of the soup? You know what? I've got just the thing picked out for you, my delectable mortal soul. Here comes round number 2. Listen up. Riddle me this. This is the female version of a chest. What is it? I warned you yesterday. Dun, 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 dun. Riddle number 2. I'm a sauce for salads, a vinegar with Roman herbs. What am I? Banana, 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 banana. Riddle number 3. In the movies, she gave birth to a devil baby. Ah, who is she? Bum, bum, banana, bum, bum, banana, bum, bum, banana, pew, 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 pew. They missed. Riddle number 4. I'm a thin, unleavened carb. What am I? Hints over here, hints over here. Thin, unleavened carb. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 banana, bum, bum. Bum, 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 banana, banana. Riddle number 5. Her brother's name was Wimpy, and her son was called Sweet Pea. Her boyfriend was a sailor. What name had she? And there's another hint over there. La 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 la. I'm sorry, that's the budget we got. Riddle number 6. I am green. I look like a pear. I have a huge seed inside. I am good in salads. I taste creamy. Hippies love me on toast. What am I? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, we're moving on. Riddle number 7. I can be many sizes. I can be round or oval. You eat me raw or cooked. I'm really a fruit. I can be red or yellow. What am I? Da, da. Riddle number 8. I am an edible Mediterranean plant of the cabbage family. Some say I'm a bit sour. What am I? Da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, da, da, da. Dum, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, da, da. Da, da. Riddle number 9. Now simple and common, I once made empires rise and fall. My importance greater than gold, and I'm not Helen of Troy. What am I? Do 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 ba na 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 na. So Venus, you may ask me this question, what does this make? Well, I'll tell you after we review the answers to these questions. Let's find out how many you were able to solve on your own. In the first riddle, this is the female version of a chest. What is it? Don't be afraid to say it. Breast! It's breastises, and we need chicken breasts. 4 of them, deboned. Let's move on. In riddle number 2, I'm a sauce for salads and a vinegar with Roman herbs. What am I? Italian dressing. We'll need 1 cup. Riddle number 3, in the movie, she gave birth to a devil baby. Who is she? Our Garfunkel sang about rosemary. And we'll need 3 tablespoons of fresh rosemary for this recipe. And that does not mean the neighbor lady who sasses you. Check that spice rack. Riddle number 4. I'm a thin unleavened carb. What am I? It's a whole wheat flatbread rounds, and we need 4 of them for this recipe. Riddle number 5. Her brother's name was Wimpy. He's got a burger joint. Her son was called Sweet Pea. Her boyfriend was a sailor called Popeye. And what name had she? Olive oil. We're going to need some extra virgin olive oil to brush over the flatbreads for this recipe. And in riddle number 6, I'm green. I look like a pear. I have a huge seed inside. I'm good in salads. I taste creamy. And hippies love me on toast. What is it? Avocados. We'll need 2 ripe, fresh avocados, halved, pitted, peeled, and thinly sliced it up. In riddle number 7, I can be many sizes. I can be round or oval. You eat me raw or cooked. I am really a fruit. Boomers won't agree. Not when they were kids. But I am now officially a fruit. And I can be red or yellow. What am I? Tomatoes. We need 2 ripe tomatoes thinly sliced for this recipe. All right. Riddle number 8. I am an edible Mediterranean plant of the cabbage family. Some say I'm a bit sour. What am I? Arugula. And we'll need 2 cups of fresh baby arugula leaves for this recipe. All right. In riddle number 9, now simple and common, I once made empires rise and fall. My importance greater than gold, and I'm not Helen of Troy. What am I? A salt and pepper. Just throw in a dash to taste. So Venus, you may now question me, what does this make? And my answer would be, it's a grilled chicken sandwich to go with the soup. Chicken soup, chicken sandwich, soup and sandwich. I love it. I love it. And it doesn't burn down your stomach as much as some heavier meals out there. So here's what it's gonna look like. Here's our sandwich. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Take a look at that. Yummy, yummy, good for your tummy. I'd even stick it in a grill and squish it just a little. Thank you, George Foreman. All right. Now, here's how we put it together. Heat barbecue or grill pan on medium heat. Place the chicken breasts 2 at a time in a large sealable plastic bag and flatten them using a meat mallet or a rolling pin until they're evenly flat, about a ½ inch thick each, so it will cook more evenly. Put the dressing and the rosemary in a casserole dish and add the chicken. Allow this to marinate for about 15 minutes. Be patient, it's worth it. I like to flip my whatever's marinating so it's down in the sauce there halfway through. Grill the chicken until it's cooked through, approximately 4 to 6 minutes per side. Remove from the grill and allow to rest on a plate while you prepare the bread. Brush one side of each flatbread with olive oil and place the oil side down on the grill or in a grill pan for 1 to 2 minutes until the grill marks start to appear. Assemble the sandwiches, placing the flatbreads with grill marks up. Layer on the chicken, avocado, tomatoes, arugula, salt and pepper to taste on 1/2 of each flatbread. Fold each flatbread over, slice each like a half moon in half down the middle, creating 8 sandwiches, and enjoy. Place it on the side of your soup. Don't forget that soup. It's awesome. All right. We've got our food. Msoul, so what are we going to drink with this? Come on, Msoul, it's time to think. Ready for round 3 to find out what I'm pairing with it? Let's go. Riddle me this. I'm the sweet whisper of flowers, gathered by buzzing powers. What is my name? Do 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 do. number 2. I'm a clear liquid that rhymes with hotter, spotter, and Harry Potter. What am I? Ba-na-na-na, 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 ba. Riddle number 3. I'm the star of the sauce at Thanksgiving. What fruit am I? Do 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 boom boom ba do do do. Riddle number 4. I was Marianne's roommate on Gilligan's Island. Who am I? Da na 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 ba na 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 ba na na ba na 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 ba na 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 na. Riddle number 5. We all know holding a seashell to your ear, we can hear the ocean. Some say holding this to your ear, you will hear the weekend. Ha! What am I? Do 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 boo 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 boo. Riddle number 6. I am a kind of carbonated water used in mixing drinks. And despite my name, I don't belong to any organizations. What am I? Riddle number 7. The 2 parts of my name rhyme with hose and fairy. But I'm not a hose fairy. What garnish am I? Do 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 do. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. So Venus, you may ask, what do these ingredients make? I'm going to tell you. But first let's review to make sure you've solved all the riddles, because we've got to reveal this lovely little recipe. In the first riddle, it was, I'm the sweet whisper of flowers gathered by buzzing powers. What is it? Buzzing powers, the bees? It's honey. We'll need 1 cup of good quality honey. The whiter the better. Riddle number 2, I'm a clear liquid that rhymes with hotter, spotter, and Harry Potter. What am I? Water. And we'll need 1 cup. Riddle number 3, I'm the star of the sauce at Thanksgiving. What fruit am I? It's over here. Let's see it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh, it's just over there, just a little. Oh, as I move through everything in here magically. Cranberries, and we'll need 1 cup of cranberries for this recipe. I was Marianne's roommate on Gilligan's Island. Who was I? Ginger. We're going to need a 3-inch piece of ginger that's peeled and cut into 1/4-inch chunks. In riddle number 5, we all know holding a seashell to your ear, we can hear the ocean. But some say holding this to your ear, and you will hear the weekend. What is it? They say bourbon. We'll need 2 ounces of bourbon or whiskey for this recipe. Yeehaw! In riddle number 6, I'm a kind of carbonated water used in mixing drinks, and despite my name, I don't belong to any organizations. What am I? Club soda. We'll just need it to top up our glass once we're done. Riddle number 7, the 2 parts of my name rhyme with hose and fairy. I'm not a hose fairy. What garnish am I? It's rosemary. Again, we need sprigs of rosemary to put on top for the garnish. So Venus, you may ask, what does this make? It's a cranberry and ginger bourbon smash. It goes really well with the chicken soup and the chicken sandwich. It actually does pair very well. Let's take a look at the cranberry ginger smash. Here it is. Take a closer look. Take a closer look. Also, you can tell by the garnish, it looks very Christmassy too, but it's just great for this time of year. Oh, look at what that just did. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so let's bring it all out here. We got our cranberry soup going in the pot. We got our flatbread over here on the oven, and we've got ourselves, I'm going to just stick that right there, ourselves our little cranberry smasher. I'm going to stick it right there. There we go, by the berries. And we've got ourselves a fabulous soup and sandwich with a lovely adult pairing right here to go with everything. Isn't that awesome? Isn't it beautiful? Doesn't it make your mouth water? My stomach has already had some of the soup today, and I can't wait to sip down on the beverage. But I'm being professional. I'm waiting till I'm offline to do that. But I do have the cranberries ready to go. Yay! So, here's how we make this lovely drink. In a small saucepan, bring the honey and water to a low boil. Reduce the heat to medium-low and add the cranberries and the ginger. Simmer the mixture for 10 to 15 minutes or until the mixture has reduced by a third. I'd even get my potato smasher in there and mash it up a bit so the skins of the cranberries break down and disintegrate into the broth as fast as possible. Okay, remove this from the heat and let the syrup steep for about additional 15 minutes. Strain through a fine mesh sieve to separate all the juices from the cranberry skins. Fill each cocktail glass with a little ice, an ounce of bourbon, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of the syrup you just made. Top it with the soda water and serve. It's refreshing, it's tasty, it's lovely. Now, of course, if you don't drink alcohol, and there's nothing wrong with that, skip the bourbon. You've got the club soda. Another thing we used to do is just add the cranberry syrup to some ginger ale, and it's still lovely that way too. I'm so hungry and I am so thirsty, and I hope you're going to enjoy this nice autumn little mini menu that I put together for you. If there's any leftovers, they'll taste so good tomorrow too. I hope you really enjoyed this little menu, Msoul. I know I do. This is Venus Kalita, and I wouldn't feed you what I wouldn't put in my own stomach. I promise. Concluding this soothing episode of Riddle Me Din Din, an autumn edition, very adulty. Take care out there, my precious mortal soul, and bon appetit.